The reason why my mom continues to drink and has not hit her rock bottom is because of my grandfather's enabling behavior.
My dad very much enabled Janie. We call him Superman because he's always been there for Janie and all of us kids.
He's my Superman, and I love him very much.
Over the years, in rent, in groceries, in help for her family, I believe my father spent over $1 million for her.
There's always been somebody to bail her out. If she has ever gotten close to hitting her rock bottom, my grandfather has been the biggest enabler for my mother.
My daughter Janie's been struggling with alcohol for quite some time now, and I know that if this continues, it's going to kill her. My daughter has almost died on numerous occasions. One time, I tried to reach her on the telephone. There was no response. I drove to her house, and the paramedics were called, and they did break down the door to get in. When I found Janie, she was unresponsive and passed out on the floor. I didn't know if she was dead or alive. They found her blood alcohol level to be higher than 0.4%. 0.4% could cause death. Janie called me at midnight a week ago, and she was coughing up blood. And so the paramedics came and took her into the yard. When I went to pick up her things, I found blood that was so plentiful, it scared me. It just really put the fear in me. The consumption level of the alcohol that she's been drinking has been enormous. We've tried numerous things to try to get Janie help, to no avail. I offered Janie to come live with us, but I made her promise that she would not drink anymore. My son CJ found evidence again that she had been abusing large quantities of alcohol.
When I would go into Janie's room, I would find assortment of everything. Wine boxes, little vodka bottles. I would say that there was a bottle or a box of wine for every day of the year.
When she broke that promise, I had to kick her out. And we're at the point where we don't believe her anymore. If Janie doesn't stop drinking, I don't know how we can have any kind of relationship whatsoever. And that breaks my heart.
They think you've been enabling her by making it possible for her to live a life of an alcoholic and therefore contributed to her drinking and her demise. Looking back on it, what do you think?
Looking back on it, Dr. Phil, I think that's correct. I've been told that repeatedly, but this is my daughter. My firstborn child, my only daughter. And I just, to put her out on the streets was just heartbreaking for me.
Do you believe that she now, her life is in danger?
Yes, very much so, and that's why we're here. The doctors have told her that if she continued to drink, that she would die.
And they told her that in 18. And
Yeah.
she has continued to drink since then. What'd you find in her hotel room?
In her hotel room last week, I found blood in a trash can that was about half full. And then also the toilet was filled with blood. It shook me up. She was in the hospital at the time, and I went to retrieve a few of her possessions, and I found this blood in there.
So the trash can was half full of blood?
Yes.
That's a lot of blood.
That's a lot of blood.
Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.